Well, let's see if anybody shows up. It is Mother's Day. I got it. Mhm. Hi, Samantha. Happy Mother's Day to you too. Hi, Sophie. Ooh, from Stockholm. Ooh. Hi, Stefan. Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's having, I know it's Mother's Day and it's in the afternoon. And, this is one of those weird impromptu lives that I suddenly decide I'm just going to do out of the blue. Ireland. Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's having a fabulous Mother's Day. I just wanted to get on real quick and make sure everybody knew a couple of things. First of all, obviously, we're back. We're back in the United States. Jet lagged. Boy, am I jet lagged. I'm napping in the afternoons. Hopefully this will wear off rather quickly. Also reminding everybody that my videos about my trip to Europe start tomorrow. My trip to Naples start tomorrow on my second channel. So I think we have day one, then we have the Pompeii, then we have the day where we went to Capri, then we have the day we did the cooking class, then we had just had a lot. So I just wanted to let you guys know that that was coming up. And yeah, just checking in, making sure everybody's doing well. Yesterday, my son graduated. So I set it up so that I came back on Thursday. I tried to do laundry and stuff on Friday. Graduation was Saturday. Now it's Sunday. Samantha says, I have elevated her. I don't have any flower sprinkles to elevate, but yeah. So I just wanted to come on and wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. Everybody doing okay? Oh my. Sorry. It's the jet lag. Stephanie says, what's the name of my second channel? It's The Secret Life of Sue. When you go on my channel, you can either go down to the, when you go on the main screen of my video, you can either go down to the bottom and you see the preferred channels, and I'm there. Finn is my screenshot. So you can go there. Or in the videos, you can go down to, the links that I have. And one of them is for she got it. She says, got it. You got it. Okay, there it is. The Secret Life of Sue. I got my recipes. Oh, by the way, I did the cooking class and we made homemade tiramisu and we made pasta from scratch. And when we left, the woman gave me the recipe. So I will be filming myself trying to make homemade tiramisu here at home to show you guys. I had no idea how easy it was. Shockingly easy to make tiramisu, really surprising. The pasta, I'm so sorry, y'all. It's the jet lag. I'm telling you, in my body, it's almost 9:00 at night in Naples. So Samantha says, I had a friend who made it. Yes. Yep. I was shocked. Now the pasta, I was shocked at how easy it was. We made the tiramisu first, and this cooking class was really good. And you'll see the video, but we made the tiramisu, and then they took it off to be chilled, and then we made the pasta. And we made 3 different kinds of pasta. I was shocked. I made the kind that was stuffed with ricotta. We made like the fettuccine kind, And then after we made it, everything by hand, then we cooked it, and then they brought it to us along with a glass of wine, and we got to eat what we made. It was oh my God, it was so good. Oh my God, was the food good? And some days I took pictures of the food, and for some reason, some days I didn't. I can't explain it, but yeah. Okay, pasta attachment for your KitchenAid mixer is the bomb. I don't have that. I need to get it. And somebody else wrote, did I sprinkle flowers? No, I didn't sprinkle flowers on my pasta. It was all good though. It was all good. We had a really good time. We had a little bit of a problem. Well, more than a little bit of a problem. On our flight out. Okay, so let me explain to you what happened there. Did my tiramisu have alcohol? No, you guys know I don't usually drink or cook with alcohol. Okay, so here's what happened. So we get to the airport we're leaving from, and it's just a 20-minute flight to the next airport. And we get on the plane, and we're sitting and we're waiting. And after we had all boarded and the door closed, the pilot sat there for another 20 minutes. Don't know why. And we were like, okay, fine, we're leaving. So we pull off, we get out onto the runway, and then we sat on the runway for another 15 minutes. So when we finally landed at the secondary airport, I turn off the airplane mode. Ding, ding, ding. Your flight is leaving. Your flight is booked. Your flight is boarding. Well, we were on like Concourse A. We needed to be in Concourse E. And because of my knees, which have gotten much worse lately, I had arranged for wheelchairs to get us around because there's no way I could walk that far. So we get off the plane and the wheelchair is there, but there's nobody there to push it. And I looked at the girl at the gate and I said, where's the guy that's supposed to push this? And she goes, yeah, he'll be along. I said, ma'am, my flight is boarding in another concourse. I have to get there now. And she gets around, she makes a phone call, hangs up. I don't know when he's coming. You'll just have to wait. And I said, well, can you call the other concourse? And by the way, this is American Airlines. Can you call the other concourse and tell them that we just landed? And she doesn't say they're not. She does say they're not going to hold the fight for you. Okay. Could you please call them? She looks at me. She goes, no. My husband goes, let's go. I said, I'm begging you, run ahead. Just go without me. Just run to the gate and tell them that I'm coming. He goes, I'm not leaving you. That's a man for you. He refused to leave me. I went as fast as I could go. We get there. 7 or 8 other people from the same flight we were on were already there, and the gate was closed. Boarding was closed. So now they have to take our luggage, which was on the plane, off the plane because they don't take international luggage if the person's not on the plane. I said to the woman, it would be easier if you just open the door and let us on. No, we can't do that. Okay, fine. So then I call customer service. They rebook us for another flight at 11:30 at night. So now we're stuck in the airport for another 3.5 hours. It's 8 o'clock at night. So I go to the American Airlines desk and I go, can I have a voucher for some food? No, you don't qualify. I don't qualify? No. By the way, I'm not getting another wheelchair either. Okay. So now, because I ran as far as I could run, now my knees are killing me. I'm hobbling. It's not good. So we finally sit down. We wait 3.5 hours. We get on the next flight. Now you should know that when I chose the seats, I chose them with care so that I could stretch my legs out because you guys know I'm over 6 foot tall and it's very hard for me with my knee issues to sit with my knees bent. They put us on the next plane we're in economy. We're in premium economy. So you get more leg room, more bigger room, not business class. We could never afford that. And we go into premium economy and we're in the second row. So I'm sitting in the middle of the second row with my knees bent all the way to London. I could literally not walk by the time we got off the plane. Again, no wheelchair. Okay. We get to British Airways, who's taking over. And we said, can we get to can we get a couple food vouchers? British Airways immediately handed us food vouchers like it was no big deal. I don't know what American Airlines problem was. I really don't. So they hand us the food vouchers and we said, is there any sooner flight? And they said no. And we were stuck in the airport in London for 6 hours trying to stay awake. This is like the worst travel experience I've ever had. I'm sitting there like this. We're drinking coffee. I'm trying to stay awake. I'm jet lagged. I did a live from the airport. If you go back on my lives, you'll see it. I was freaking miserable. It was just like the worst experience. Finally, we arrive in Naples and we get a Uber, which, by the way, several people will tell you Uber does not exist in Italy. It most certainly does exist in Naples. So we get an Uber. So instead of arriving at 2:00 in the afternoon at our beautiful hotel, we arrive at 11:30 at night and basically lose half of our first day. Thank you, American Airlines. And I will say that I will be writing to American Airlines. So it was like the worst travel experience of my life. From no wheelchair to no food vouchers to me I simply said, would you please call them and tell them we're on their way? And she just looks at me and goes, no. And offered no solutions of how to get us on that plane. I was beyond it. I was absolutely beyond it. Anyway, so that's what's going on. So that first flight being late threw everything else off. And yeah, so when we finally got to Italy, we passed out at midnight and we had to get up the next morning because you got to get on Italian time. What we did when we went to London in 2023, back when the first day we got to London and we met up with Trevor and his partner, what we did was we got to the hotel, we laid down, we took a 3-hour nap. We got up, we met with Trevor and his partner. We went to dinner. Then we went back to bed that night. And the next day we got up and we had no jet lag the whole trip. So I had assumed we were going to do the exact same thing, but it didn't work out that way. So now I'm jet lagged coming back this direction. You'll see the hotel room. We had a beautiful hotel room. We were staring at Mount Vesuvius, which is a little unnerving. And you could see Capri over here, and you could see the Amalfi Coast over here. And it was beautiful. But, and you'll see it. You'll find out as the videos go on, I actually fell in Naples, which made my knee situation worse. When you walk in Naples, and you'll see this in the videos, the ground is unstable, uneven, cobblestones, some of them are loose. So you walk like this. The whole time the first 4 days, I never looked up. I was looking down the whole way. And then by day 5, I got confident and I was looking up and I missed a step. And the next thing I knew, I was down on all fours in the middle of the street. I had slammed my knees into the cobblestones and I was hobbling for the rest of the trip. And my knees are still not the best. I'm seeing the ortho doctor next week. Yes, I fell on the street in the middle of Naples. So, all right, let's see what people are saying. I can't see anything without my glasses. What are we doing? Oh, Trevor's here. Hi, Trevor. Hi. Who else is here? Trevor, I'm having like withdrawals. I have to talk to you a certain number of times a week. I'm having withdrawals. Bridget, thank you. Yes, it was a great thing to watch him graduate. I thought I was going to cry, but I didn't. I did really well. Hi, Zephyr is here. Carla, Nutmeg, lots of people here. Anyway, I just wanted to do this short live just to let you guys know I am back in the United States. And a lot of people want to see pictures and stuff from the trip. And they are coming up on my other channel starting tomorrow. There's videos with pictures. I'm going day by day. Also, my husband and I are going to make tiramisu just like we made it when we were in Italy. And I'll be filming it when we do it so you can copy the recipe. So any other questions? Anything going on now that I can see your comments? Yep, Trevor's here. Trevor, where are you, dude? Are you still here? I took my glasses off. I don't know if he's still here. Anyway, all right, guys. I hope Carla, I love it too. And I'm glad I took the cooking class. I did. I making pasta from scratch was really something, but I think I'm going to do that again on camera for you guys so you can see how we did it. Yeah, Samantha, I need a vacation from my vacation. When you see the steps that I was going up and down and up, I could go down them hanging on to somebody, you know, because every now and then my knee would buckle. And if you went flying down these steps, you literally could kill yourself. But going up, I would go 8 or 9 steps. I'd have to stop and take a break. 8 or 9 steps. I'd have to stop and take a break. And it kills me because everybody else was just up the stairs and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. It's crazy. So let's see what this says. That's awful. I have wheelchair assistance from Spain to London. They've always have to lift to get me off the plane. Yep. Nope. I will say that coming back, there was, again, no wheelchair at the airport in Naples. However, when we got off of the plane, we took 3 flights to Naples, but only 2 flights back. When we were coming back, I was standing, and you know how you start talking to the stewards. And one of the stewardesses, I told her what happened. She made damn sure there was a wheelchair waiting for me. And they wheelchaired me all through Philadelphia Airport, which was quite a distance. Let me tell you, I wouldn't have been able to walk it, especially after I fell, to the next plane. And then when I got off the plane at our regular airport that we fly out of, there was a chair waiting for me there also. So coming back, it was much better. Did we encounter any pickpockets? No. Let me tell you what we did not, like, I didn't take my iWatch. You'll see in the pictures, I didn't take my rings. As a matter of fact, I went to Walmart and I bought a fake ring set, which several people complimented me. Oh, I love your rings. They were from Walmart. Seriously. I didn't take any nice earrings. I took some little pearls. Audrey. Yeah, that would be great. If you would send that to me. Let's see what else. I carried a purse around me, and there was literally nothing in it but a lip gloss and 1 debit card and my cell phone. I never had my cell phone in my pockets because I didn't want somebody to take it. And yeah. Yep. Zephyr, we decided, because of my legs, to fly premium economy instead of just economy. We couldn't fly business. That was like, they wanted like $10,000. I was like, I can't afford that. But premium economy gives you everything that business class gets except the lay down bed. You get the upgraded menu, you get the free alcohol, you get all of that. Yeah, premium economy just because of my legs. But the coming back after I fell in the middle of the street, it was really a necessity that I have. My right knee right now is like 2 times the size of my left knee, even though both knees hit the cobblestones. The one time I decided to walk staring, ahead instead of down. You got to be careful. Anyway, Rhonda, I completely agree with you. Yeah, that's true too. But I completely agree with you. Customer service is a dying art. Yep. Nutmeg, this was American Airlines. Well, usually fly United or Delta. When we flew to Hawaii, I think it was Delta. When we flew to London, it was United. So I decided to try American this time. And I'll tell you what I did find out. The wheelchairs on the way out, the airports I was in, the wheelchairs are run by American Airlines. But on the way back, they were run by an independent company. And I got much better service by the independent companies. So, yeah, I'm sure the doctor's going to put me on steroids for my knees. And so it was my own fault. I should have been watching where I go. That's all. All right. I hope everybody has a fabulous Mother's Day. Don't forget to start watching the other channel to see all of the exciting things that went on in Italy. And I'm going to go make some dinner because it's 3 o'clock and I literally, because of the jet lag, I'm falling into bed really early. Yeah. I'll have you know, Rhonda, I didn't wear sandals. I only brought, you're not going to believe this. I only brought one pair of shoes. One pair of shoes, sneakers, my Hokas. That was it. That was all I wore the whole time. Whether I had on shorts, jeans, whatever I was wearing, I had on my sneakers and my compression hose, and that was it. No sandals, no fancy shoes, no. It was always sneakers. So, all right. I hope everybody has a fabulous Mother's Day and everybody's having a great day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on both channels. Oh my God, my video tomorrow on my regular channel is almost like 20 freaking minutes long. There's so much to cover, from that stupid cowboy hat to the ringing of the door to the royal news. And of course, there was a lot of royal news. Anne actually went down a mine shaft. Was braver than me. I wouldn't have gone. All right. Everybody go have a wonderful Mother's Day. Go hang out with your kids. And I'll see you guys on both channels tomorrow. Okay? Bye.